Hey everybody, today is May the 7th. The year is 2024 and the day is Tuesday. The wind is blowing so bad I'm having to stand behind this tree. I'm going to flip it around and show you where I'm at. I'm at the church sign. It still says the same thing about the tongue. Now I can hold it like this and walk to the back side of that building, then I can talk to you. But as I'm walking, I want to show you the clouds and the flag. So I knew it was going to be by the time I got up here on this big hill. This is a high place on this whole ride to Rogersville. But I get to the end of this and I walk behind the building. Oh yeah. Now I can talk, but how good can you see me? Yeah. There's a lot of interesting things happening in the world. But if I could give myself some advice from the future, which I'm working on that all the time. I remember when I first heard about Microsoft DOS going to Windows, and I was working with Bob Bunch Engineering in Greenwood, Mississippi, and I told him, I said, it'd be a good time to buy a bunch of stock in Microsoft. And I also knew, so let me give you an idea of how long ago that was. I think I was working with him in the 1990, and I started to go into college in 93. And so I guess it was about the time I discovered 93 was when the stock was where I told him he should buy it. I should have bought it, but I was so damn poor. We could all only pay for our food we was buying a house, but might as well say rent the damn thing. I paid for it twice in interest and still owed more money for it than I paid for it. Can you figure that out? But as far as talking to yourself in the future, that is very possible. How much information can you bring back is the key. So it's worked for me for bike riding, swimming, CrossFit, and keeping my body in shape. It works really well. But as far as knowing what's coming in the future, it don't do you a bit of good if you're not taking care of your physical body. If you're not taking care of your health and changing habits, you can change a habit within 30 days. If you're drinking pops, you can quit drinking them for 30 days and you will be done. You'll never want another one. Well, I don't drink sodas and pops, but I do cheat every now and then and get me one of them small size Dr. Peppers from McDonald's. I call it water because that's all it really is just sugar, water. But it's just enough calories to digest my 3 cookies. I still got me a 3 cookie habit. Yeah, well, you got to have something. But if I was to tell you everything that was an addiction that I got rid of, it would be a long conversation. But whether you know that story or not, I was 28 and I had a bad setback. Well, yeah. I ain't no need in talking about that. That's the past. I'm just wanting to show you something. But somehow in that period But from one 24-hour period to the next, I became, by looking at myself in the mirror and shaving a beard off, I had been depressed for about 3 months. I hadn't took a bath in about 3 months. So I had a beard and I shaved that off. And when I was making contact with my eyes in the mirror, I had an instant knowing that I'd never drink alcohol again, never smoke dope, never take dope. I quit. Within 24 hours, I quit everything that wasn't good for me, even pops. The first 30 days was pretty easy for some of the things. And then the cigarettes. I promise you, it took 6 months to get those out of my system and get them where I wasn't having those weird feelings of sickness and withdrawal kind of stuff. So the cigarettes were worse than pain pills, worse than anything. But I was taking way too many things to change my thinking when all I had to do was change the way I think about thinking. And once I got that knowing, I haven't been the same ever since. So I was blessed to have that happen to me at 28. So I've been drug-free. It's coming up on 34, almost 35 years. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later.